As the Waverly-Shell Rock Go-Hawks play host to the Decorah Vikings. My name is Darren Swinson. Go-Hawks come in with an 11-1 record, 5-0 in Northeast Iowa Conference play. Decorah coming in with a 1-5 record, and they are 1-4 in Northeast Iowa Conference play. The Vikings won their last game, an extra inning affair on Monday night, in which Decorah defeated Walk-On by a 3-2 margin. The Vikings will face Cassie Rodink in the circle, and this is the way they will come to the plate. Leading off in right field, Katie Nimrod. Batting second at shortstop, Riley Monteith. Hitting third at third base, Haley Neerling. Batting fourth, the catcher, Lauren Eggert. Hitting fifth, the pitcher, Lizzie Hartman. Hitting sixth in center field, Lexi Leuenberger. Hitting seventh at second base, Alex Habel. Hitting eighth in left field, Ashley Schwartzoff. Batting ninth, the designated player, Natalie Heffern. And playing first base for Decorah is Madison Sexton. Katie Nimrod will lead things off against Rodink, who's 4-0 and has not given up an earned run in 29 innings thus far. 9 walks and 48 strikeouts in addition to 12 hits given up. The first pitch is a strike to Nimrod, and we're underway. Ominous skies above. They only played 3 innings of JV softball tonight. 7:20 is our first pitch tonight as Rodink ready to go. And the 0-1 delivery, swinging a pop-up foul. Third base side into foul ground is Jaylee Reitz at third base, and she will make the catch in front of the third base Decorah dugout, and there's one away here in the first inning. The batter is Riley Monteith. The Go-Hawk defense, Kelsey Ike in left, Kelsey Young in center, and Anna Kaiser in right. Jaylee Reitz at third, Hannah Fanter at short, Erin Hinders at second, and Renee Kane at first, Emma Robson behind the plate, and Cassie Rodink in the circle. Riley Monteith's in at 412, 3 doubles, no triples, 1 home run, and 4 RBI. And she'll look at a strike from Rodink. No balls and 1 strike. Go-Hawk pitchers have only given up 14 runs, and 2 of them earned in their 12 games thus far. Changeup swung on and missed, and Monteith in the hole. No balls and 2 strikes. Pretty simple. You don't give up runs, and not a lot of bad things are going to happen to you. The 0-2 delivery outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Opponents only hitting 105 against Go-Hawk pitching this year. They have not given up more than 4 runs in a game. The 1-2 delivery to Monteith, swinging a foul back to the protective netting behind home plate. So we'll do it again at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Vikings will play 4 games this weekend at the Jessup tournament. And they will get back into conference action on Monday night at Charles City, who's off to a nice start this season. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 down. And the 1-2 delivery, swinging a pop-up foul back to the protective netting behind home plate. So we'll do it again at 1 ball and 2 strikes. These 2 teams will meet again on the 23rd in Decorah for a doubleheader. Randy Iverson giving instructions from the third base box. Erica Randall in the first base box for Decorah. The 1-2 delivery, a changeup taken for strike 3. Monteith down on strikes, 2 down here in the inning. And the batter is Haley Neerling in at 333 with 2 doubles, no triples, 1 home run, and 3 RBI. Lights are turned on the softball diamond, which is directly in back of Waverly-Shell Rock High School. Neerling, a right-hand hitter against the right-hander Rodink, and she'll swing and miss at a riser. No balls and 1 strike. And it's time called by the base umpire, as a couple of softballs are outside of the Go-Hawk dugout, and they're retrieved by assistant coach Heather Zychek. The 0-1 delivery just missed outside to Neerling. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Vikes got off the goose egg with the win over Walk-On Monday night. Going to take a good effort to get it done tonight against a very good Go-Hawk team. The pitch swung on and missed by Neerling, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2 the count on Neerling with 2 down in the inning. The 1-2 delivery, swing and a miss at a riser. And Neerling down on strikes. Vikes go quietly in the first inning. 3 up, 3 down. Decorah nothing, and Waverly-Shell Rock coming to bat after 1/2 inning of play. Lizzie Hartman to the circle for Decorah, and she will face this Go-Hawk lineup. Leading off in center field, Kelsey Young. Batting second in left field, Kelsey Eike. Hitting third at third base, Jaylee Reintz. Batting fourth, the catcher, Emma Robson. Hannah Fanter is the shortstop, batting fifth. Cassie Rodding bats sixth. She is the pitcher. Renee Kane is at first base. She'll bat seventh. Kaylee Mathias is the designated player, batting eighth. And Erin Hinders batting ninth and playing second base with Anna Kaiser in the right field 10 flex spot. Decorah defensively, Ashley Schwartz off in left, Lexi Leuenberger in center, and Katie Nimrod in right. Haley Neerling at third, Riley Monteith at short, Alex Abel at second, and Madison Sexton at first. Behind the plate is Lauren Eggert and Lizzie Hartman in the circle. Hartman picked up her first win the other night. She's 1-3 in the ERA, down to 7.45. She had 4 walks and 7 strikeouts in the 8-inning victory over Walk-On. As the first pitch high. 1 ball, no strikes. The 4 walks. Outside looking in is not a great total, but a lot better of a total than what Decorah has been averaging as the ball hit well, foul down the third baseline. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count on Kelsey Young. One and 1 the count. Kelsey Eike and Jaylee Reintz to follow here in the inning as that one hit well but foul, third base side. Past head coach Brent Mathias. Mathias will be coaching the Go-Hawks this summer. Then his family will be moving to Indianola. He will be taking over the Simpson softball program. Henry Krastowski retired after many years of leading Simpson at the end of last year. They had an interim coach this year, and Mathias will be moving down there come the fall. As the pitch goes high from Hartman, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count, the pitch. Dropped in low, and it's now 3-2 on Kelsey Young. In the first base box for the Go-Hawks, Heather Zychek. She was the head coach for Turkey Valley for a few state tournament teams. The 3-2 swinging a fly ball into center field. Underneath it is Lexi Leuenberger. She will make the catch. One center fielder retires the other. 1 down here in the first inning.
Next up for the Go-Hawks.
The batter is Kelsey Eike. Kelsey at 400, 5 doubles, no triples, 2 home runs, and 8 RBI. Eike in from the right-hand side of the plate to face Hartman as the pitch goes high. 1 ball, no strikes. Eike transferred in second semester here to Waverly-Shell Rock from Cedar Falls. The 1-0 delivery swung on a ground ball into left field and a base hit. So Kelsey Eike reaches with 1 out in the first inning to become the game's first base runner. Eike at first, nobody out.
Jaylee Reintz.
Jaylee Reintz will stand in. Reintz at 385 with a double, a triple, 4 home runs rather, and 9 RBI. Right-hand hitter against the right-hander, Lizzie Hartman. As Hartman ready in the first pitch high, 1 ball, no strikes. Eike at first base is 2 for 2 in that column. 17 steals and 21 attempts for the Go-Hawks thus far in their first 12 games. The 1-0 delivery is low. 2 balls, no strikes. Their only loss was to ADM Adel. Very solid program in the Des Moines area, where you see most of the best softball in the state. 2-0 swung on, fly ball left field. Retreating is Ashley Schwartzoff. That ball is gone. Fifth home run of the season for Jaylee Reintz. RBIs 10 and 11. And the Go Hawks with a 2-0 lead.
Next up for the Go Hawks, the catcher, number 20, Emma Robson.
2 in, 1 down, bases empty. Emma Robson will be the batter. Robson at .257, 1 home run, 7 RBI thus far. Go Hawks have now hit 11 home runs as a squad this year. The pitch is a little low, 1 ball, no strikes. As we were discussing with a few people after the game on Monday night, Lizzie had her best game around the zone as that one sliced into right center field. After it is Katie Nimrod, and she can't get there. Big turn at first by Robson, and she'll be in standing at second with her first double of the season. Going back to Monday night,
The shortstop, number 11, Hannah Panther.
Lizzie Hartman had her best game as far as being around the strike zone. Against a good offensive team like Waverly-Shell Rock, some of these strikes might end up in Janesville in all reality, as Veronica Perez will get Emma Robson's courtesy out at second base. But in the overall development and the scheme of things, you'd rather see that and have your pitcher around the zone as compared to not making a team earn their way on. It's just where you're at right now. As the pitch in there for a strike to Hannah Fanter. No balls, 1 strike. Fanter 7 for 35 with 2 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and 3 RBI. The 0-1 delivery towards the left side and a foul ball. It's no balls and 2 strikes. The count on Hannah Fanter. Nothing in 2, the count with 1 down. Young fly to center. Ike reached on a single, and Reintz hit a 2-run homer. Swinging a foul back to the screen. And we'll do it again at no balls, 2 strikes on Hannah Fanter. Oh-2 delivery. Pitch goes low. That one slipped out of the hand of Lizzie as it rolled in there, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2-0 Go Hawks. We're in the bottom of the first inning. The pitch sails high as Fanter lays off the riser. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Fanter. For a baseball team with a couple of wins down in Waterloo tonight as the pitch goes low. It's now 3-2 on Fanter. Vikings defeated Waterloo East in Game 1 12-1 and then defeated Waterloo East 19-1 in Game 2, both games 5 innings. Fly ball left field. Out is the shortstop, Riley Monteith. She will make the catch for the second out of the inning. So 1 shortstop retires the other. 2 down in the inning, and the batter is Cassie Rodding. Rodding pretty good in the circle, but pretty good with the stick as well. .394 with 1 double, no triples, no home runs, and 3 RBI. 2-0 Go Hawks here in the bottom of the first inning as the pitch goes low. It is 1 ball, no strikes in the pitcher against pitcher matchup. .1-0 fouled. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike count. .1-1, high and away. 2 balls, 1 strike on Cassie Rodding. 2 down in the inning. The 2 runs have scored on the Jaylee Reintz home run. Pitch swung on and missed by Rodding. An off-speed offering, and it's 2-2. The 2-2 delivery, swinging a fly ball left field deep. That ball is long gone. Cassie Roddick with her first home run of the season. RBI is 4 and 5, and it's 4-0 lead for Waverly-Shell Rock. So 2 long balls here in the first inning has given Waverly-Shell Rock the 4-0 lead.
Next up,
and Renee Kane will stand in. 233 the average, 2 home runs and 5 RBI. Some sprinkles starting to fall here at the ballpark as Kane loops one over the head of Hartman, fielded at second by Habel, throws to first base, not in time. Kane gets the infield single, the 5th hit of the inning for the Go-Hawks. And the batter will be Kaylee Mathias, daughter of head coach Brent Mathias. Kaylee stands in from the right-hand side, and the first pitch out of the zone from Hartman. 1 ball, no strikes. No stats on the quick stats yet for Mathias. His ground ball foul towards third. Knocked down there by Coach Brent Mathias, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1 the count. Change up, swung on and missed. It's now 1-2. So Lizzie well ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 delivery rolled in there. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and 2 on the 8th batter of the inning. 2-2 delivery, swing, and a foul at the plate, so we'll do it again at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and 2 the count. And the 2-2 delivery low and inside for 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now on Kaylee Mathias. 2 home runs have led to 4 runs here in the inning. Mathias with the 3-2 count. The pitch hammered towards left field and a base hit into the corner. Renee Kane hits third base, gets a stop sign there from Coach Mathias. Kaylee Mathias with a double to left, second and third. 4 in, 2 down in the inning. And Coach Iverson out to have a conversation with Lizzie Hartman. Again, Decorah a little low on pitching here this week. Aaliyah Luchtenhaus is injured. Alexis Sweska is on the 8th grade trip to Washington, D.C. So Riley Monteith had to pitch the JV game tonight. So really, you only have Lizzie Hartman and Lauren Eggert. And if you put Eggert in the circle, you lose a lot behind the plate. 4-0 Go Hawks, second and third with 2 down. And the batter is Aaron Hinders as the pitch goes high. 1 ball, no strikes. Hinders 3 for 20 on the season with a double. That calculates out to 150. The pitch, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lizzie's been around the zone. She hasn't walked anybody thus far. But if you throw strikes that are too good against a good hitting team, they're going to take advantage of it as Hinders looks at a strike, and it's 1-2. One-two foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count. One and two, I should say. The pitch, swing and a pop-up foul directly behind home plate. Lauren Eggert near the fence, and she can't quite get there. So the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 the count. 1-2 delivery. Ground ball towards third. Fielded there by Neerling. Throw to first base and Sexton. And the inning mercifully comes to an end. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors, 2 left. Go Hawks lead 4-0 after one inning. This is Northeast Iowa Conference Softball on AM 1240 KDC. Lauren Eggert swung at the first one and popped one towards third, which was caught by Jaylee Reintz. Now Lizzie Hartman looks at a strike to start inning number 2. It's a 4-0 lead for the Go Hawks as rain's starting to spit down here in Waverly in the top of the second inning. As the pitch goes low, it's 1 ball, 1 strike on Lizzie Hartman. Hartman had a home run the other night. She's 4 for 17 on the season, a double, a home run, and 2 RBI. 1-1 delivery, swing and a miss, and it's 1-2 now. One and 2 the count. And the 1-2 delivery rising high. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes on Lizzie Hartman. Go Hawks with 2 home runs in that first inning, Reintz and Ronick. The 2-2 delivery taken on the inside corner for strike 3. So third strikeout for Ronick.
Next up, the center fielder, number 1.
Ronick had 48 strikeouts in 29 innings coming in. 2 down in the inning for Lexi Leuenberger. Waverly-Shell Rock coming in the 8th-ranked team in Class 4A in softball as Leuenberger swings and misses. No balls and 1 strike. The only team to beat them is the top-ranked team in Class 4A, ADM 8L. The 0-1 delivery, Leuenberger chases one over her head, swinging and missing. No balls and 2 strikes. Lexi on the season, 4 for 18, 222. As the 0-2 delivery, swinging a foul back to the protective netting behind home plate. So we'll do it again at no balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 the count. 4-0 Go Hawks, top of the second with 2 down. And the pitch taken for strike 3. Roddick gets her 4th strikeout. 3 up, 3 down, go the Vikings. We head to the bottom half of the second inning. It's 4-0 lead for the Go Hawks. Go Hawks batted around in the first inning. Kelsey Young, the leadoff hitter, starts things here in the second. She flew out to center in the first, 0 for 1. Pitch goes low from Hartman. 1 ball, no strikes. Hartman gave up 6 hits, and 2 of them left the yard. 3 of them were for extra bases. 1-0 on Kelsey Young as the pitch in there for a strike. It's 1-1. With the progression of your sophomore pitcher right now, what you want her to do is throw strikes, and so far she has done that. The 1-1 delivery grounded towards third and foul, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Against a good offensive team like Waverly, some of those strikes will go a ways. But, again, you got to realize where you're at right now and what needs to be developed yet. And despite the 4-0 score, you're seeing better things out of Lizzie these last couple of outings. Pitch low, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 delivery, swinging a ground ball towards third, fielded there by Neerling across the diamond to Sexton, and 1 away here in the second inning. 1 down, nobody on for Kelsey Eike. Eike singled to left in the first inning. She was on board for the 2-run homer by Jaylee Reintz. Cassie Roddick also added a 2-run homer in that frame. As the pitch goes high, 1 ball, no strikes. One 1-0 delivery. Swinging a pop-up towards right center field. Leuenberger angling over into right center. Will make a one-handed snag in medium to deep right center for the second out of the inning. So 2 down, nobody on, and the batter is Jaylee Reince. Reince a 2-run homer to left. Her first time up. Reince with her 5th home run of the season. Go Hawks have hit 13 on the season. As rain continues to fall. As the pitch taken in there for a strike, 0-1. Decorah expressed interest in playing the varsity game first tonight, but Go Hawk game management did not want to, saying the field takes a lot of water. The pitch goes high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the field perhaps can take a lot of water, but if it's raining too hard, you're not going to be playing softball anyway. The 1-1 delivery, and the pitch goes high, 2 balls, 1 strike. I just heard about the conversation secondhand, but in a situation like that, to me, it should be up to the team that's traveling to make that call. The 2-1 delivery goes low. It's 3 balls and 1 strike to count. Because potentially, this thing would get called. You might have to turn around here and play tomorrow night here on this diamond. 3-1 delivery hammered towards left but foul, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. And with Decorah having to go to Jessup, I believe they play their first game at 12:30 on Friday. That's a lot of traveling in a short amount of time, and softball's a pretty short season anyway. Hartman delivers, 3-2 low, ball 4. So Reince walks, first walk for Hartman, runner at first, 1 down, or runner at first and 2 down.
Next
and
up,
Emma Robson will be the batter. Robson, double to right in the first inning, 1 for 1. Robson looks at the first pitch high. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Two 2-run homers in the first inning for the Go Hawks. They lead it 4-0. The 1-0 delivery, line toward short, caught there by Monteith. And that's that for the second inning. 1 walk, 1 left, 2 done. 4-0 Go Hawks.
In the bottom of the second, the Go Hawks had no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1.
Alex Sabo will chase his rise ball and fouls one back to the screen. No balls and 1 strike. Habel, Schwartzoff, and Heffern here in the top of the third inning for Decorah. It's a 4-0 lead for the Go Hawks. And the 0-1 delivery swung on, popped up directly behind home plate. Robson is there and makes the catch in foul territory for the first out here in the third inning. Rain continuing to fall.
Next up, left fielder number
1
5.
down in the inning, and the batter is Ashley Schwartzoff. 2 2-run homers in the first inning for the Go Hawks. Reince a 2-run homer, and the pitcher Cassie Rodink with a 2-run homer, and that's the difference thus far in a Go Hawk 4-0 lead. Schwartzoff swinging and missing at the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Natalie Heffern is in the on-deck circle, getting her first start tonight. And the pitch outside. One ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1 delivery goes high. It's 2 balls and 1 strike on Schwartzoff. Waverly scored 4 in that first inning. Vikes held them off the board in inning number 2. The 2-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. Again, Rodink coming in had given up 2 earned runs, or no earned runs in 29 innings and only 2 runs overall. 2-2 delivery, swing and a miss, strike 3 on a changeup. Rodink with her 5th strikeout, 2 down in the inning.
Next up,
and the batter will be Natalie
Heffern.
Heffern seeing her first start on the varsity. She has done some pinch running, courtesy running, but she gets the start as the DP in the number 9 hole tonight. Heffern swings and misses at a riser from Rodink. No balls, 1 strike count. 4-0 Go Hawks here in the top of the third. 0-1 delivery. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike count. One and one. Riding ready in the 1-1 delivery, swinging a foul back to the protective netting behind home plate. Backstop right in front of the bleachers here behind Waverly-Shell Rock High School, and the backstop probably goes up 10 to 12 feet. There's another net up there that goes another 10 to 12 feet to protect fans from getting plunked with foul balls. The 1-2 delivery, swing and a miss at a riser. 6 strikeouts and 9 consecutive batters retired by Rodink to start the game. 3 up, 3 down, go the Vikes. We head to the bottom of the fourth. It's 4-0 lead for Waverly-Shell Rock.
Sale for $1.
Anna Fanter leads things off in the bottom of the third inning for the Go Hawks, leading 4-0. Lizzie Hartman throws a strike to her, 0-1. Fanter popped out to short in the first inning, 0 for 1. 2 2-run homers in the first inning for the Go Hawks. The difference thus far, one by Jaylee Reintz and one by Cassie Rodink. And the pitch swinging a foul back, and snowballs and 2 strikes to count. 4 runs, 6 hits for the Go Hawks, nothing across for the Vikings on the line score starting the bottom of the third. The 0-2 delivery, pitch outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cassie Rodink and Renee Kane to follow here in the third inning as sprinkles continue to fall. More of an annoyance than anything right now. Pitch goes high. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just saw on Twitter the radar. There's a system basically that extending from about Mason City to Cedar Rapids as that one looped out in the left field. Angling over is Ashley Schwartzoff, and she will make the catch. It actually popped out of her glove, but Ashley held it against her body waist high.
22, Cassie Rodink.
And that's the first out here in the inning. And Cassie Rodink, who had a home run in the first inning, will stand in. Rodink, 1 for 1, the 2-run homer in the first, responsible for half the runs to this point. As the first pitch low from Lizzie Hartman, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 delivery is low. It is 2 balls and no strikes to count. As we were about to say, as the pitch swung on, fly ball right center field. After it is Leuenberger, and she'll make a running grab, basket style, belt high, and right center field and shallow for the second out of the inning. 2 down in the inning, and the batter is Renee Kane. Kane, infield hit in the first inning. And Hartman delivers, pitch swung on and missed. It's no balls and 1 strike. So after a rocky start, Hartman has settled down. Only giving up a walk through her last 7 batters. Pitch swung on, fly ball on the infield. Alex Abel at second makes the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down go the Go Hawks in the third. We head to the top half of the fourth inning. Waverly-Shell Rock leading 4-0. Top of the fourth inning we go. It's a 4-0 lead for Waverly-Shell Rock. Cassie Rodink has retired the first 9 she has faced, and she has struck out 6 along the way. Katie Nimrod looks at the first pitch low, 1 ball, no strikes. Nimrod fouled to third in the first, 0 for 1. She'll look at a strike from Rodink, 1 ball, 1 strike count. Again, rain continuing to sprinkle down. A lot of umbrellas in the crowd as we look around. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The pitch swung on, foul ball, third base side. Reintz coming over. Also is Ike, but she can't quite get there from her left field position. It's now 1-2 on Katie Nimrod. If you do get through this inning, it would be official, so got that going for you. As Rodink asked for a new softball, as that one a little slippery. Assistant coach Eric Eckerman in charge of keeping the balls dry tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. The 1-2 delivery. Ground ball towards third. Fair. Down the left field line. Nimrod becomes Decora's first base runner. A single to left here in the 4th inning. So Nimrod at first, nobody out, and Monteith will be the batter. Monteith struck out looking in the first 0 for 1. 4-0 Waverly-Shell Rock here in the top half of the 4th inning. This is Vikings Radio 1240, KDEC Decorah, and KDECradio.com. Darren Swenson from Waverly-Shell Rock High School tonight for Northeast Iowa Conference Softball. The league leading Go Hawks leading 4-0 here in the top half of the 4th inning. 2 2-run homers in the 1st inning. 1 from Jaylee Reintz and 1 from Cassie Rodink have made the difference thus far. 0-1 delivery, swinging a foul back to the screen, and it's 0-2 on Monteith. Rains have been coming down. Not enough to cause a delay to this point. More of an annoyance than anything. No balls, 2 strikes, the count on Monteith. She was a strikeout victim of Rodink in the 1st. And the 0-2 delivery, swing and a miss, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Monteith. And Rodink has her 7th strikeout. Rodink averaging about 1.8 strikeouts per inning. And she's on a 2 strikeout per inning pace thus far. Haley Neerling struck out swinging in the 1st inning, 0 for 1. As Neerling looks at the first pitch low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Katie Nimrod reached on a single to left to start the frame. She became Decora's first base runner. Rodink gets the target from Robson. And the pitch in there for a strike, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike on Haley Neerling. And Decora will have 4 this weekend at Jessup. 2 on Friday, 2 on Saturday. Brackets will determine who you play. I believe their first game is 12:30 on Friday. The 1-1 delivery. That one just missed inside. 2 balls and 1 strike on Haley Neerling. Then next week on the road for 3 games. At Charles City Monday, at Turkey Valley Tuesday, and at New Hampton on Wednesday. 2-1 delivery to Neerling. Swing and a miss at a riser, and it's 2-2. 4-0 Go Hawks, top half of the 4th inning. The 2-2 delivery, swing and a miss, runner goes. Nimrod down at second base, slides around the tag attempt from Hannah Fanter. She'll be in scoring position, but now with 2 down as Neerling strikes out for the 2nd time against Rodink, and Rodink has 8 strikeouts in 4 innings. 2 down in the inning, and the batter is Lauren Eggert.
Number 12, Lauren Eggert.
Eggert popped to third in the 1st, or in the 2nd, I should say, 0 for 1. Pitch goes high. 1 ball, no strikes. The count on Eggert. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Four nothing lead for the Go Hawks here in the top half of the 4th inning. Roddink's given up 1 hit, hasn't walked anybody, and struck out 8 through 3 2/3. Pitch outside. It's 2-1 now on Lauren. Two and 1 the count. The 2-1 delivery, swinging a foul straight back to the screen. We're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Deuce is wild on the Viking cleanup hitter. Nimrod at second, 2 down here in the 4th inning of a 4-0 Go Hawk lead. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. 9 strikeouts for Rodink. Vikes done in the 4th. 1 hit, 1 left.
No runs, 1 hit.
Halfway home in this one, it's 4-0 Waverly-Shell Rock. First time through the order, Lizzie Hartman gave up 4 runs and 6 hits. First 7 batters, second time through the order. Hartman has given up just 1 walk. It'll be 8-9-1 here in the 4th inning for the Go Hawks. Kaylee Mathias hits one right back to Hartman that it hit off her foot. She kind of kicked it into her glove and threw on to first base to retire Mathias. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 4th.
Hinders.
1 down, nobody on for Aaron Hinders. Hinders grounded to 3rd in the first, 0 for 1. So Hartman has retired 7 of the last 8 she has faced since the Mathias double with 2 outs in the first inning. Pitch swung on, foul back to the screen. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1. Swinging a foul straight back and out of play, and that one actually went over the protective netting and hit off the building. Go Hawk weight room overlooking the softball field. After the addition they put on a few years back, and the pitch swung on and missed. First strikeout of the night for Lizzie Hartman. 2 down in the inning.
Kelsey
And
Young.
the batter is Kelsey Young. Young, the leadoff hitter for the Go Hawks, is 0 for 2. Flied out to center in the first inning and grounded to 3rd in the second. 0 for 2. As we mentioned, 4-0 Go Hawks, bottom of the 4th. Young tries to bunt her way on and bunts through it. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to count. 0-1 delivery. Change-up hit towards short. Charging there is Monty. She'll pick it up and throw to first base. And Young retired at first. And for the second straight inning, Hartman sets down the Go Hawks in order. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the top of the 5th. It's 4-0 lead for Waverly-Shell Rock. Lizzie Hartman looks at a strike to start things here in the 5th inning. Cassie Rodink, 9 strikeouts, no walks, 1 hit given up through 4 innings of work. A 4-0 lead for the Go Hawks as we start the 5th. Hartman swings and misses, and it's 0-2. And we see some lightning. We saw some lightning. And everybody's going to get pulled right now. So it's a 4-0 lead for Waverly-Shell Rock here in the 5th. We just saw some lightning down the way, so everyone is going to get pulled off the field. I believe this will require at least a half an hour delay. So keep your dial tuned here to AM 1240 KDEC Decorah. We're about set to resume action here after this half-hour rain delay. It's a 4-0 lead for Waverly-Shell Rock in the top half of the 5th inning. There is still rain coming down, and rain is coming down at about the level it has throughout the varsity game. And I'm not going to be one of these guys who's going to play second guess, because if you ask the people around here, I was first guessing earlier tonight. To me, it was an absolutely asinine decision to play 3 innings of junior varsity softball prior to this one tonight. I understand JV kids need development. I understand JV kids deserve to play, and they deserve their time as well. But when you have a varsity game and a junior varsity game, and there is threatening weather like there was, it is absolutely asinine when you don't play the varsity game first, because you ended up playing 3 innings of JV softball. Had you gotten those 3 innings in, we would have been okay before the lightning. So, just an absolutely silly decision, and I'll just pass along what was told to me. Coach Iverson and Coach Randall pushed for the decision to go varsity first, and the Waverly-Shell Rock game management turned them down. And again, in a situation like this, you'd have to say the team that would potentially have to travel back down here in a situation like this should have the call more than the home team. But off my soapbox. It's a 4-0 lead for Waverly-Shell Rock. As we start the top half of the 5th inning, we will start the game with a two-strike count on Lizzie Hartman. And nobody out and nobody on here in the 5th inning. Cassie Rotting through 4 innings has given up 1 hit, hasn't walked anybody, and has struck out 9. It'll be Hartman, Leuenberger, and Alex Habel here in the 6th inning. And there's a throw down to second base, and we're about ready to get going once again. Again, just to protect my equipment, I'm
number 22, Lizzie Hartman.
Just doing it via cell phone underneath the tree to stay dry right now. Lizzie Hartman is 0 for 1. She struck out looking in the 2nd inning. No balls, 2 strikes the count to her, and the pitch goes inside, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. The only hit for Decorah has been a Katie Nimrod leadoff single in the 5th inning. 2 2-run homers in the 1st inning have held up to this point. 1-2 delivery, swinging a foul back. The count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Leuenberger and Habel to follow here in the 5th inning after a half-hour lightning delay. Rodink ready. And the pitch swung on and missed at a riser. Lizzie down on strikes. 10 strikeouts for Cassie Rodink.
Now batting number 1, Lexi.
Rodink has now gone 33 1/3 innings this season and has not given up an earned run. Lexi Leuenberger struck out looking in the 2nd inning, 0 for 1. Swinging a foul back. It's no balls and 1 strike. Rodink had a 2-run homer, and Jaylee Reintz had 2-run homers in the 1st inning. And those home runs have held up to this point. The 0-1 delivery is high for 1 ball, 1 strike on number 1. Rodink with very good control as well. We mentioned she hasn't walked anybody. She hasn't gone to a 3-ball count tonight. The pitch swung on and missed by Leuenberger, and it's 1-2. 1-2 with 1 down. Rodink ready, and the 1-2 delivery is low and outside for 2 balls, 2 strikes from number 22. Lizzie Hartman has settled down nicely since a rocky 1st inning. The last 10 batters she has faced, she's only given up 1 walk. The 2-2 delivery well high for 3 balls, 2 strikes. As Rodink goes to a full count on the first batter in the 15 she has faced to this point. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the count. The 3-2 delivery, swing and a miss, strike 3. Rodink has now struck out 5 batters in a row, and the last 7 batters
number 11, Alex
that have been retired have all struck out. 11 strikeouts on the night for Rodink. Alex Habel fouled out to the catcher in the 3rd as the pitch goes high, and it goes off the mask of the home plate umpire. 1 ball, no strikes. Rain still coming down at the same pace it has pretty much throughout this game. The delay was for a lightning scene to our south. The 1-0 delivery, swing and a miss at a riser, and it's 1-1 on Alex Habel. 1-1 with 2 down. Rodink ready, and the 1-1 delivery is high. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Four runs, 6 hits for the Go Hawks. No runs, 1 hit for Decorah. There has been no errors in this game. 2-1, swinging a foul back to the backstop, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes on Alex. 2-2 the count with 2 down. Top half of the 5th inning. It is a 4-0 lead for Waverly-Shell Rock. The 2-2 delivery, swing and a miss, strike 3. Rotting strikes out the side.
In the top of the 5th, the Vikings have
3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom half of the 5th inning. It is a 4-0 lead for Waverly-Shell Rock. 4-0 go Hawks as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Kelsey Ike looks at the first one out of the zone from Lizzie Hartman. 1 ball, no strikes. Ike singled to left and scored in the first, flew out to center in the second. Lizzie with the 1-0 sails high, and it's 2 balls and no strikes now. Ike will be followed by Reintz and Robson. The 2-0 delivery, swing and a miss. Good power pitch there from Lizzie Hartman, and it's 2-1. 2-1 the count. Nobody on, nobody out here in the 5th inning. Hartman has retired the last few she's faced. Ground ball to short. Monteith has it. Throw on to first base and Sexton. And 1 down here in the inning.
Number 21, Jaylee Reintz.
So Kelsey Ike now 1 for 3. Go Hawks have not had a hit since that 4-run first inning. Jamie Reintz is the batter. She is 1 for 1. A 2-run homer in the first inning and walked in the second inning. A little bit of a delay here as something was up with Lauren Eggert, but she's okay as the pitch low. 1 ball, no strikes on Jaylee Reintz. The home run she hit back in the first inning was her 5th of the season. The Go Hawks have now hit 13 on the season. 1-0 delivery, sails high for 2 balls, no strikes. Had a half an hour lightning delay, but we're back playing here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. 2-0 from Lizzie, hammered towards left field, and that one will get through and over the fence for a ground rule double. So that's the first hit for the Go Hawks since the bottom of the 1st inning. Jaylee Reintz has been the offensive star tonight.
Emma Robson.
A 2-run homer, a double, and a walk. And Emma Robson will stand in. 1 down, runner at second. Robson a double to right and a run scored in the first. She also lined out to short in the second as the pitch goes high. 1 ball, no strikes. Hartman ready in the 1-0 offering. Pitch low, caroms to the left of Eggert, and that one got her in the throwing hand as she shakes off the cobwebs a little bit. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. As Eggert continues to shake off the cobwebs behind the plate. I think that got her throwing hand, and assistant coach Erica Randall out to assess the situation. Now Eggert and Hartman will play catch a bit. And it appears that Lauren's going to be all right. Lauren's as tough of a kid as you'll find, so it's going to take a lot to slow her down. 2 balls, no strike, and the pitch swung on and missed. It's 2 balls, 1 strike on Emma Robson. Runner at third, 1 down, 5th inning of a 4-0 lead for the Go Hawks. 2-1 delivery is outside for 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1 the count. Rain starting to come down a bit harder now as Robson hits one into center field. It'll land in front of Leuenberger for a base hit. Scoring will be Jaylee Reintz, and it's a 5-0 lead for Waverly-Shell Rock.
Next up, number 11, Hannah Fanter.
So Robson now 2 for 3 on the night.
Running for the catcher, number 15.
And Veronica Perez will run for her at first base. Hannah Fanter will be the batter. She's 0 for 2. Popped to short in the first, flew out to left in the third. Ground ball to third. Haley Neerling will field and throw to second base and get the lead runner. So Perez retired 6 or 5-4 on the
next up, number 22,
fielder's choice.
Roddick.
2 down in the inning, and Cassie Roddick will stand in. 2-run homer in the first, flew out to center in the third. Up again here in the 5th inning at 5-0 lead for the Go Hawks. They had a tally here in this inning after a 4-run first pitch taken high by Roddick. He had a 2-run homer in the first and a fly out to center in the third. The pitch swung on and a ground ball foul. Third base side in front of the Decorah dugout. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Or 1 ball, 1 strike, I should say. 1-1 the count. 1-1 delivery. Roddick fouls it off, and it's 1-2 now. Rain probably coming down in the highest intensity it has tonight. We're protected under a tree here on the third base side, standing up. The 1-2 delivery, pitch high, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes now. 2-2 the count on Cassie Roddick. 5-0 Go Hawks here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. The 2-2 delivery is low and it gets by Eggert back to the screen. And up to second base on the wild pitch will go Hannah Fanter. Three and 2 the count on Cassie Roddick. The 3-2 delivery swung on and a fly ball deep left field. If it's fair, it's gone. It is a foul ball. Roddick a trifle away, a smidge away from her 2nd home run of the night. But nothing more than a loud strike, and it wasn't even that, as it was a 3-2 count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the count with 2 down. 5 innings complete, or close to it, as the pitch goes low. Ball 4, runner goes, and up to third base will be Hannah Fanter.
Now batting number 32, Renee Kane.
It's only the 2nd walk for Lizzie Hartman. And a courtesy runner at first base.
Sarah Carnes.
For Roddick will be Sarah Carnes. First pitch high, 1 ball, no strikes. 5-0 Go Hawks here in the 5th. Rain continues to pelt down the fans and the players here in Waverly. Pitch swung on and missed, and it's 1-1 now. 1-1 the count with 2 down. Hartman ready, runners at the corners, pitch swung on, a little roller up the third base side. Neerling will field, throw across the diamond. The throw is wild, 1 run is in. 2nd run gonna get stopped at third. It's now a 6-0 lead for the Go Hawks. Fanter scores on the throwing error, and Kaylee Mathias will be the batter for Waverly-Shell Rock. As Mathias had some sort of a black covering on, and she takes her time getting the overcoat off, and the pitch is high from Hartman. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners at 2nd and 3rd and 2 down. A 2 spot here in the 5th inning for the Go Hawks after they scored 4 in the 1st inning. 1-0 the count. The pitch swung on, hit towards second, caught on a line drive by Alex Habel, and that's that for the 5th inning. The Go-Hawks score 2 runs on 2 hits.
Go-Hawks had 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2
One
left on base.
error and 2 runners left. We head to the 6th. It's a 6-0 lead for Waverly-Shell Rock. 2-1 the count on Ashley Schwartzoff as we return to live action. A 6-0 lead for the Go-Hawks in rainy Waverly. Ashley Schwartzoff struck out swinging in the 3rd, and the pitch swung on and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cassie Rodink with 12 strikeouts. Everybody in the order except for Katie Nimrod has struck out at least once tonight. 2-2 delivery, swung on and missed, and it's 1 down here in the inning. So Rodink has now struck out.
Number 8, Natalie Pepper.
7 in a row, and Natalie Heffern will be the batter. Heffern struck out swinging in the 3rd, 0 for 1. Rain continuing to pelt down here in Waverly. Game administration down here made the silly decision to play 3 innings of JB before that with red and green on the radar screen all over. As the pitch goes high, 1 ball, no strikes. I don't mean to, I've said my piece about it, but with all the tools available to people to make decisions like that, to make the one that was made tonight was just absolutely silly. Pitch high, 2 balls, no strikes to count on Heffern. 2 balls, no strikes with 1 down. The pitch swinging a pop-up foul, 3rd base side and out of play. Over our heads here on the 3rd base side, so it's 2 balls and 1 strike now. Two and 1 with 1 down. Two and 1 with 1 down, and the pitch swung on and missed at a riser, and it's 2-2 now on Natalie. And Vikes having their trouble against Cassie Rodink, but Rodink's been trouble against most teams she's faced this year. No earned runs in 35 1/3 innings as the pitch goes high from Rodink. It's 3-2 now. I just saw some lightning out in the distance, but and the 3-2 swinging a foul back, so we'll make it 3 balls and 2 strikes now on Natalie Heffern. There was some lightning off to the south, but apparently it's being ignored for the moment. This is an official game should it come to that point, and if there's another delay, it probably would. 3-2 delivery, swing and a foul 3rd base side. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes because the conditions are absolutely miserable right now. I mean, the field is taking a lot of water, but at the same time, it's one thing to not skate around the surface. It's other thing to be pelted with water continuously, and these kids are tonight. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch taken for strike 3. 14 strikeouts for Rodink, 2 down here in the inning.
Now batting number 3.
And the batter is Katie Nimrod. Fouled to 3rd in the 1st, single to left in the 4th. Nimrod, the only Decorah batter that has not struck out tonight. The pitch, inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Bad conditions, but it could have been avoided. No balls, 1 strike, and the pitch taken up. It's 1 ball, 1 strike on Katie Nimrod. One and 1 the count with 2 down. 1-1 the count, and the pitch inside to Katie. It's 2-1 now. Rodink gets a new softball. They've been rotating them in pretty well. 2 balls, 1 strike to count, and the pitch high. It's 3 balls, 1 strike now. Rodink has retired the last 8 she has faced since the Nimrod single back in the 4th. All 8 have been strikeouts. 3 balls, 1 strike, and the pitch taken for a strike inside corner. It's 3-2. 3-2 with 2 down. 3-2 delivery inside corner, strike 3 call.
And on top of the 6, the Vikings.
Riding strikes out the side for the 3rd inning in a row. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 6-0 Waverly. And I think this game is going to be called right now. There's been lightning seen in the area once again, so we're going to call this one a night. Waverly-Shell Rock wins this one 6-0 here tonight. The teams have been pulled once again, and that's going to be that. Decorah loses to Waverly-Shell Rock by a 6-0 margin. We'll be on the air Friday night for baseball at Walk On.